I want to talk a bit about going global. You talk so much about this, so I don't want to ask you the same questions, but I love what you said about the second-class citizen syndrome. Why was it really important to you to go global from the beginning? Are there differences between how people culturally consume content, what they want to see? I'm curious, you are sitting in a position where you can see all the data and numbers on how people are interacting beyond borders. So what do you see generally in terms of trends across the globe with content consumption and behavior?
Yeah, so fun fact, only 400 million people on this planet speaking English as their mother tongue. So less than 5% of the population, or roughly 5%, right? So are they the most monetizable? Yes, but they are the minorities, right? So that to me, not capturing the other 95% is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
At the same time, one thing that perhaps people missed is people are becoming more mobile. Not using the mobile phone mobile, but mobilized much more so than previous decades, right? People travel so much more, people move to different countries so much more frequently, right? So as an example, one of the most popular stories in India maybe 4 years ago was written by a Filipino writing in English, living in New Zealand.
Whoa.
Like, how would that happen? 20 years ago, it wasn't possible. But remember, mobile internet is something first in the human history that connects everyone in real time for free. This technology did not exist even 10 years ago, right? That enabled this type of cross-cultural, influence from a different culture or from the same culture, but people living in a different country. You know, we are connecting everyone, and that's so powerful.
Yeah, I'm personally seeing even like multi-million-dollar businesses coming from just targeting people who live in the diaspora of different cultures. Like, I'm seeing a huge, like even the brands I follow, they're all ones that are founded by Indian Americans or Canadian Chinese. Like, it's all a duality of identities, which is so beautiful to see. I want to ask you a little bit about multi-channel, because that's been really at the helm of Wattpad's evolution. So like low tech and high tech, you know, what's the role when you're thinking about multi-channel? Do you consider like the extremes? So on one end, VR, maybe like virtual reality storytelling, on the other end, text-based, because there's still so many people who are offline. How do you view multi-channel in its entirety?
In the early journey of the company is mainly reading and writing, and that was right, and that was you know, don't get me wrong, reading and writing is a big vertical. 5 billion people can read and write on this planet. However, as we continue to evolve, we start to realize, wait a minute, we are not a reading and writing company. Reading and writing company is one of the ways to consume what we produce, we including our users, including the user-generated content. But at the end of the day, we are a storytelling company. And if we are a storytelling company, who cares how people consume? We should be able to tell the stories, whether you're watching it, whether you're listening to it, whether you are reading, or you're playing. You know? It doesn't matter. That was the aha moment, maybe like 8 years ago, almost 10 years ago now, that we, at heart, we should be an entertainment company.
So larger than the medium.